Hello everyone, I'm the old guy and welcome back to my Let's Play Pharaoh. This is episode 17 and we are in the Middle Kingdom. The Middle Kingdom, born in strife, proves to be a time of great opportunity for your family. With your leadership, Egypt regains its former splendor and more. Let's get started.
The pharaohs of our forefathers conquered this great plain and built the great pyramids and the Sphinx and the sacred tombs of countless nobles which sprawl across the desert as far as the eye can see. Here is a testament to the ways of old, to the glory that was Egypt, the glory that was Pharaoh. Yet though our monuments endure, the strength that built them does no longer. Osiris has abandoned us. The power of Pharaoh has evaporated like drops of water in the desert. Our enemies dare to challenge his sovereignty and raise sword and spear against us. And Egypt crumbles into dust.
All right, we have another choice in front of us. So this is going to be episode 17, part 1. We can choose either Thinis, the War of the Throne, or we can choose Waset, Glory Threatened. I think today we are going to pick Thinis, the War of the Throne. So let's take a look.
The old way of life is gone, and most fear that Egypt will never return to its past glory. Osiris has turned his back on the people, and a series of low inundations has caused widespread famine. The power of the pharaohs, once unquestionable, has evaporated, replaced by bickering provincial leaders. Out of this chaos, two noble families have arisen and are attempting to seize control of the country. The rulers of Hennenesu have laid claim to the throne as the rightful heirs. They are particularly cruel and are doing little to assuage the people's hunger. To the south, a new family, the Inyotef house, has risen to power in Wast. This family has done much to reunite the south, and now Hennenesu has engaged Wast in a deadly civil war for control of all of Egypt. To show their benevolence to the people of Egypt, the Inyotefs have entrusted you with rebuilding the newly conquered city of Thinis, one of the oldest cities in Egypt. Two of Thinis' finest and most ancient buildings have survived the turmoil of its conquest: the temple complex of Osiris and the mansion. The Inyotefs have decreed that should either of these buildings be destroyed, no funds will be squandered on their restoration. The Wast rulers consider the restoration of Thinis a top priority and have gathered up considerable funds, even in this time of strife, for this purpose. Return Thinis to its former splendor, and commission a navy and raise a strong army to defend it from the frequent attacks of those loyal to the Hennenesu, including the cities of Sauti, Nekhen, and Kmun. Be careful of the Hennenesu rulers. They may demand tribute to see if your loyalty and your demons can be extorted. Also, watch out for the opportunistic Nubians who seek to take advantage of Egypt's internal struggles.
All right, we're going to play again on very hard difficulty. We're going to need a population of 4,500, 10 common residences, a culture rating of 25, a prosperity rating of 35, and a kingdom rating of 90. Thinis, Civil War. Let's get to the city. Let's slow the game down here a little. And let's go over what we have available for this mission. For farming, we have chickpeas and barley. We have the water lift, irrigation ditch, hunting lodge, and work camps. For raw materials, we have the clay pit, sandstone quarry, and gold mine. We also have jeweler, potter, brewer, weaver, and shipwright. We have the granary, bazaar, storage yard, and docks available. Booth, bandstand, pavilion, senate house, juggler school, conservatory, and dance school. For shrines and temples, we have Osiris, Ra, and Ptah. We also have the Festival Square. Scribble schools and libraries. Well, water supply, dentist, apothecary, physician, and mortuary. Firehouse, architect's post, police station, tax collector, courthouse, city palace, roadblock, water crossings. We have the bridge and the ferry crossings. And for beautification, we have gardens, plazas, and small, medium, large statues. For the military tab, we have defensive structures. We have the walls, towers, and gatehouses. Recruiters, forts, infantry, and archers. Academy, weaponsmith, warship wharf, and transport wharf. Let's take a look at the map here. We have some gold reserves up in this corner. A few here. And I think there's a little bit right here. Let's just double check this. Gold mines. Yes, we can put some gold mines right here as well. And right here. It is far away from a green patch here to put the city palace. We also have down here is the remnants. Here is the Osiris temple and the palace here. We have to keep this running, it looks like. We also have some ruins here and a wall. We have a large floodplain right here as well. And there is an island here that we may be able to get across. So the first thing I would like to do is we need a lot of money to support our army on this one. So I'm going to set up as many gold mines along here as I can. And I'm going to put the palace down here so we can collect the gold. So I'm going to set that up and I'll bring you back once that's done. Alright, I'm back, and I haven't put the gold mines in here, but I'm going to put them down right here. I just got the beginnings of it because I'm scared that it's quite a distance for them to walk, and I'm scared that the gold mines will burn down before we get the firehouse ready. I have put the, I keep forgetting about the city palace here, and again, some protections and a little bit of housing around it. And I cleaned up the pathways. It is quite a distance to walk down here, although this will give us a continuous supply of money. So there's that. I've also built, where is the, I put a bridge here and a ferry crossing here because the immigration trail is right here. And I have started a barley farm here. And some clay pits. I'm going to put the rest in here once people start getting in here. I'm scared that it's going to burn down because it's such a distance to walk. Over here, I have fortified this a little bit. I've put in a few more firehouses. I've removed some of the statues and stuff here and extended it out and built a few housing here. And I put some more fire stations here as well. And I moved the granary that was right, or the bazaar that was right here, and I moved it over here and one over here. And we're going to expand on this. We are out of money. And I've put in a few shrines here just to keep the gods happy while we destroy some of this stuff. We'll deal with this afterwards. So right now, I want to let it run until this gets populated here. And once this gets populated, I will build the gold mines here. And I'll bring you back once that's done. Alright, I'm back, and we have our fire posts and architect's posts, police stations all ready to go. These are about to start mining here. We have people here as well. I did put in the infrastructure and health and sanitation as 1 and 2. And I also need to start getting some trade routes here, because we want to build an industry for making pottery, making beer. We're going to start to sell that, and we are going to start collecting gold from here. So that is the goal. I need this to run a little bit more so I get a little bit more money here. I think I'm going to plunge myself into debt here quite a bit. I'm probably going to go full 5,000 in the hole, is what I'm thinking. So I'm going to start setting up some industry here. So I'm going to start doing that, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, and we are almost 5,000 in the hole here. We are still waiting for people to move in, although we are starting to do some industry here. I have also built a archery fort here, and we've expanded some housing as well. I've got a place for meat set up, and we've got this here set up. I cleaned all this up. So right now the goal here is to get out of debt. We are getting some gold happening here now, so this will be a constant supply of money. But the goal here is now to get out of debt and fill up this first infantry fort here, or this first archery fort here. We got the first archer coming in here. So I'm going to let this run, and I'll bring you back once we are out of debt or something changes. We have a distant battle starting. In 2 months, they're going to send some troops. We don't have any troops to send. We have absolutely none, and we literally built this fort right at the beginning of the game. I don't think it's possible to go and defend them with anything and actually win. So I'm going to ignore that for now. Anyways, I'm going to let this run for a little while, and I will bring you back once we are out of debt here. Trade route has closed now to Necken. Like I said, it has fallen, so that's done. Someone is offering us a gift, our neighbor, of 1,000 copper. We could really use 1,000 copper to start an infantry regiment. So I'm going to build a storage yard here to accept the copper. Where is copper here? We're going to accept copper. And when they offer it again, we're going to grab the opportunity to get that copper. And then I'm going to start building a weaponsmith, and we're going to get rolling on weapons right away as fast as possible here. I'll bring you back when something changes. Oh, here's the copper. We're going to accept that. There is the copper. I'm going to hold off for a little bit here before I buy the infantry or the weaponsmith. I want to see if we can get a little bit out of debt first, because we may get a debt hit here. Hopefully we can get out of the hole before year's up here. There is our debt anniversary. We have taken a hit. We are down to 21 there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be sending a gift to the Pharaoh every year, and I'm going to send all 3 of these every year. We're at 34 there. Hopefully we can keep that up. So I'm going to let this run, and I'll bring you back once we're out of debt or something changes. We have another neighbor offering a gift, 800 beer. This is really going to help with our debt here. We're going to accept that. We have the beer here, so we can start selling that right away. This is going to help us a lot here. I'm going to let this run, and I'll bring you back once we're out of debt here. This is going to really help us out. All right, we are out of debt here. I have built the weaponsmith here, and we still have some copper left. I have pushed a little bit too hard on the taxes, so I'm going to drop that down to 0 for now, just so we can get some people back. And this is full, so we need to build some more forts here. I want to build an infantry fort and another archery fort here. We are making weapons right now, and we are losing people here. So I'm going to let this stabilize for a little bit and expand the military, and I'll bring you back once I'm done that. All right, I'm back, and we are out of debt. I've built another infantry. We need some more employees. That's great to see. And another archery. I also have this road here set up. I'm going to start building a wall here, or some towers. So I'm going to start doing that. I have expanded our pottery and clay pit and brewery operations here. So now we have a bigger operation. We are getting quite a bit of product to sell here. We are getting robbed. And I put a few more religious structures in here to keep them happy. So we're looking pretty good here. So I am going to build the towers here next with this money. And I'll build that, and I'll bring you right back. All right, I'm back, and we have built the wall here. It is just getting populated with the archers here, and our armies are getting sorted out as well. So we're doing pretty good here. Everything is going pretty well. And we've got some more production happening here. We have quite a bit to sell. We are making quite a lot of this stuff. I think we're looking pretty good money-wise, I hope. People are pleased with me. Let's see how it goes anyways. I'm thinking the next thing we're going to need to do here is I'm going to have to take care of the gods here. They are right upset with me. So I'm going to put some temples or some shrines in here, and I'll bring you right back once that's done. Alright, I threw in a bunch more shrines here and here. So they are now happy here. I put some in there as well. Although we are in debt, our towers are fully occupied now. We do need another archer here. So we're going to have to build some more infantry, although we're out of debt here. So I'm going to let this run until we're out of debt again. I do not want to take another debt hit. We are looking pretty good. I have been giving the Pharaoh gifts every month. So we're at 45, not too bad. We can take a debt hit if we need to, but hopefully we don't have to. But I'm going to let this run for now, and I will bring you back once we're out of debt here. All right, I'm back, and I've started building across the on this little island here. I got a ship right here, and I've got the first warship happening. We're almost out of debt. We were out of debt, but then I started building all of this stuff here. So hopefully we're going to get some warships happening. I also have a place for wood here, and I've opened up trading for wood as well. Here we go. We're going to import wood to 500. So that is happening. This is going pretty strong right now. We're looking pretty good on this front. And we are building more infantry and stuff like that now over here. Everything is looking pretty good. We are in debt. I'm going to let this run for a while. And once we're out of debt, I'll bring you back. All right, I'm back. And I put 2 more warship wharfs here. We are almost 500 in the hole. And we have our first army here is going to invade us in 1 month. And I've got the copper going again. So that's going on. And we've opened up trade for copper here. I brought in 1,000 because I want to have a stockpile of copper happening because we need to build a whole lot more of these anyways. We are getting it, and I've built in 1 more of these archers, so hopefully, depending on where this army shows up, it would be awesome if they show up right here. And our army invades, and they are right here. Let's slow this down a little bit, and let's deal with these guys right now. These guys are really tough here. We're going to move back a little bit here. We don't want to lose our guys. We don't want to lose anybody here. Alright, it looks like it's over there. Let's take a look at our damages. We've lost almost all of our infantry. Let's send these guys back. And we're going to continue on building. Alright, I'm back here, and we are at minus 19. I built 3 and a couple stumps here for some more towers. And I have also added on another warship here. We're going to let this stabilize and get some people back here, and I'll bring you back once I start building some more of this wall here. Waset has closed, and the trade route to Menefer is being shut down as well. We weren't doing any business with Menefer because we didn't have a port. We have no port, so we weren't doing business with them, but that is one less trading route to deal with. Anyways, I am still looking to build on here. I'll bring it back when something changes here. We have another trade route closing. The Dunkwell Oasis is now shut down. We have lost a chunk of our beer selling. all we have left is really right here. The kingdom is definitely closing in on us. So we are getting tight for trade. Hopefully we have enough money to make it through. I'm going to build this wall finally, and I'll bring you back once I'm done. Alright, I finally finished the towers here, and I have changed some of this brewery. We did have 6 breweries. I removed them since we cannot sell beer any longer. I removed them and put them as pottery because we have to rely on pottery, and I opened up trade to get rid of some clay here. We'll see how that goes. We are over 1,000 in the hole. And we have a foreign army invading here in 10 months. So we are constantly under battle here. And the Egyptian people are displeased with me for I don't know exactly why. So we have fallen. And we have a request for pottery here. 1,800. I don't think we have that. We only have 600. Let's take a look. We are down to 35. And I remember I am giving the Pharaoh gifts every month as well to try to keep this stabilized. If you're not giving gifts, you would be finished the game by now. It'd be over. Anyways, this is still rebuilding. We almost have a full regiment of army here, of infantry. So let's get this going. I want to get out of debt first thing. I'm not exactly sure about this port. Maybe I've been a little bit late on this. We could have maybe built it earlier and took advantage of Menefer. Hopefully Menefer opens up again and we could do some trading with them. Anyways, we're going to let this run for a little bit, and I'll bring you back once we're out of debt here. I've got another line here, and I set up one of these archer towers here. So we're going to build another wall right here, and hopefully we can fight any invading army right in the middle here, I'm hoping, and the police officers will give us a hand, and the towers, because if we do not have those towers, I don't think our army here is strong enough, and I'm gonna have to build some more infantry. We are maxed out here. Foreign army invades. We have not complied with the 1,800 pottery. We have 24 months to do so. Well, we can do that now. Dispatch the goods. Let's dispatch that right now. And we're going to slow this down. It's good to see those guys getting it. Oh, let's come on, guys. Oh, we sunk one already. Have we sunk everybody here? I think we have already sunk everybody. Yes, we have sunk everybody here. So that was a pretty easy one, actually. Let's move everybody back to their bases here. We have 5 ships now. Perfect. Anyways, I'm going to wait till we're out of debt and I'll bring it back. We have won our second battle of the mission. And our kingdom standing climbs. Let's take a look at that. We are at 31 now. Anyways, I'll bring it back once we're out of debt here, and I'm gonna build some more of the wall here. Alright, I'm back, and I've built another tower here. Everything is set up for that. Nothing has really changed over here. We have all 6 of our ships, and I have built another archer and 2 more archers here, so now we have 6 regiments. And the wall down here as well. We are looking pretty good. There is another army attacking us right away. An Egyptian army, I think it is here. Egyptian army strikes in 1 month. Approaching our borders. I'm not exactly sure where that is coming. So I'm going to let this play out a little bit here. And I'll bring you back once they attack here. Alright, I'm back, and the Egyptian army is upon us here. They're coming in from the top, exactly where I thought they were going to do. Our army here is moving up into position. Hopefully we make it here in time. I think we will. This is quite a large army coming here. Hopefully some of them are going to get into the floodplain. I was hoping that they'd be washed away here, but it doesn't look like they are. These guys are in the wrong position. Let's rotate them. And let's slow this down. And our infantry is moving up here. Hopefully they're going to be able, and we got our 2 guys here. That's great. We have another person out of line here. Let's straighten them out. There we go. Everybody is in position there, and our infantry is almost in position. Just in time here. This is going to be a big fight. There is quite a bit of these guys here. The Egyptians, we have not fought fellow Egyptians before. Let's attack these guys. Let's get all in here. We have 12 months to comply. They want more pottery. We only have 400. We're not going to worry about that right now. We are going to fight these guys as fast as we can here. Hopefully we don't lose too many. We've got everything we can. Some of them are retreating already. Great news. The police officers are helping us out, it looks like. Let's move these guys back here. We want to bring them back in the fold here. Let's attack our last. Hopefully we have enough here. Oh, are they running? It looks like they're running. Let's move them back. All right, we have defeated the first Egyptian invasion. We're going to let these guys run away here. Let's bring them all back. What do we got here? Let's bring all of these guys back home to rest up. Let's take a look. How many did we lose? We didn't lose that many. We lost 6 infantry and some archers. Not too bad, actually, from that. These towers really do the trick with the help of the police officers here. Some of our police officers are chasing them out of town here. That's great. Anyways, I'm going to let these guys get healed up and everything else, and I'm going to try to build some more walls here because I want to get this more fortified. I think they're going to invade again. And we also want to build some more of these transport ships here because I want to move my entire army if I have to across the river, or if they need help somewhere else. So we're going to do that, and I'll bring you back once something changes here. Let's try to get some of these, and we have a foreign army invading here. They're down here. Let's slow this down. We have a difficult situation here. We have a request here to dispatch troops to Menefer. If we do not dispatch troops to Menefer, we get a huge penalty, which I don't want to get. I thought that the invading army was going to be coming from the water, so I brought my warships down here, but they're not. Let's get them out of the way here. And I took the small board, my troop transport here. Let's get these guys going here as well. This is tricky. Come on here. Let's load this up here. There we go. So let's go here, and we are going to dispatch some troops. We are going to dispatch, where's the Navy here? These guys. That should keep Menefer from giving us some problems. Let's deal with these guys down here now. There is 2 attacks on 2 fronts now. Let's go to 70%. Hopefully these guys come up here pretty quick. There we go. We've got a few over here. Let's see if we have enough to beat these guys. We're going to send back my Navy here. We don't need them. Some of them are running away. It looks like we're almost done here. I'm gonna let this stabilize for a little bit longer. We're still getting attacked here, or robbed. I'm just gonna ignore these anyways. And once, I think we're gonna probably be invaded again. Anyways, I'm gonna let this stabilize for a little while, get our ships back in order and all that stuff, and I will bring you back. I want to build this up as much as I can. We have quite a nice defensive, so anybody coming down from the north has to go through this gauntlet of towers. I think we're looking pretty good. Wasset has opened up again for copper trade, and same with the Dunkel Oasis, so we are back in business there. We have a massive amount of, well, not anymore, but we did have some plague happening there. So there we are. We're looking pretty good. We are 790 in the hole, so I am going to see if we can get out of debt. And we haven't had an army return from Menefre yet. I don't think they're going to win. So I'll bring you back to see the results of that. We're dead again. I'll bring you back when the results of the Menefre fight comes in. All right, our troops that we sent to Menefre were not powerful enough, which we knew. So Menefre has fallen, and our kingdom rating has fallen. Needs your help. Dispatch another troops within 3 months. I think this is going to continue until we actually defeat them. And Menefre is continuously under attack here. We are sending small amounts of troops here. Send troops within 6 months. So this is never ending here. Either we send a large troop or we lose it. And we don't have enough ships here to actually do it. I have another one set up here to... There we go. Let's send off a small amount towards them again. This is not solving the problem. I'm stuck in this never-ending loop. We're going to have to build more of these warships here, or the transport ships, and send our entire squad, I believe, to Menefre to beat them. Or we lose Menefre and take a huge kingdom hit, which I don't really want to do. So I'm going to start trying to figure this out, and I'll bring you back once something changes here. Alright, I'm back, and we have lost another set of infantry to Menefre. We still have to deal with that. I have built a bunch of transports here, and we are in debt. But I am now, when we ask for it again, we're going to send our entire troops down there. But in the meantime, I'm built another housing block to try to get our population up to the 4,500 here. So here's the beginning of it. I'm going to continuously expand this, and when Menefre becomes under attack again, or they ask for help, we're going to send in our entire force here. So I'll bring you back once something changes, or I continue building on here, or we send troops to Menefre here. So I'll be right back. Alright, I've expanded the block some more. We've got some beautifications going on here. Things are looking good. We still have everything set up here. I've got all the transport ships down here. We haven't got any of our archeries back here, and we have a full regiment to send here. So this is going to be our Menefre force here. We are back in debt. As soon as they ask for it, we are going to send our full troop strength down there and see if we can beat the Menefre army invasions there. And I'll bring you back once some changes here. Alright, I've set up some entertainment over here. We've got that. We've got the physicians going on. We are climbing. We are in debt a little bit. So we've got everything here. I've got some food happening over here. We've expanded our brewery operations. Everything is looking good. We've got all our walls happening. And we've got this going on. We are looking pretty good. I've also put in some entertainment on this to level these guys up to bring it in. We are having a boatload of people moving in. My next step here is to load up the transports and move them to Mennefer here. So I'll bring you back once I start doing that. All right, we have, they've asked to dispatch troops here in 5 months again. Mennefer is again under attack. This time we are going to send in the whole shooting shebang here. Let's get these guys going. All right, I'm back, and we have all of our ships loaded up with our entire squads here. We're going to send these guys off to Mennefer right now. Hopefully that's going to work out for us. Anyways, I am going to let this run for a little bit. We have everything happening here. We're looking pretty good. We've got walls. We've got everything happening. And a whole bunch of people moving in. Hopefully, we are going to be able to beat Mennefer and get this request off our back. I'm going to let this run, and I'll bring you back once something has changed here. I'm back, and our heroes have returned. We have beat the fight in Mennefer now. Great fight. So our guys are returning home. Here they are. Very nice. Let's move everybody back to their spots here. Our kingdom standing climbs because we have beaten Mennefer here. There we are. All right, we are still getting some population happening here. We are still building that. I put a whole bunch of houses over here as well, stocked it up, put some more over here. And we have another invasion in 4 months. It is relentless. Hopefully, we're going to have enough to manage this. We have a walls and everything. I'm not exactly sure where these guys are going to attack from. Anyways, I'm going to let this run, and I will bring you back once they invade here. And once this starts to stabilize and get filled out a little bit. I threw a courthouse in here this time. We need a scribble school and a library. We don't have any parchment or papyrus or linen or anything like that. So that's going to be next on my list here pretty soon. I think we're going to have to fight this fight first here that's coming. So I am going to do that, and I'll bring you back. Our Kingdom Standing Falls. I've also built a couple here just in case some boats show up down here. Let's take a look at our Kingdom Standing. It's down to 27, which is really bad at the moment. We have to dig it back up. Mennefer really took a toll on our Kingdom Standing. Anyways, I'll bring it back once the army invades or we start getting closer to our goal here. And we have another army invading in 5 months. And we have an invading army in 1 month. I will bring you back. I'm going to slow this down, and hopefully I'm going to get prepared for it. I'm going to bring you back once the invasion starts here. Well, we've already destroyed one of their ships with our cannons down here. Anyways, you guys have seen a sea battle before. I will just let this play through here, and I'm not going to interrupt you with any more of these fights here. There's quite a few of them. We have 2 on the docket right now. Anyways, there's another ship sunk. This is pretty much over already without even getting to the shore here. Anyways, we're going to let this go, and I got my ships coming down right now anyways here. They're all sailing down. So I'm going to bring you back once we get closer to getting our city in order here. We are almost at 4,000 population here. We're looking pretty good. We've seen these fights before. There's nothing special here. Let's leave it at that. And I will bring you back once we get closer to succeeding our goals here. All right, I'm back, and we have papyrus here. We have linen. We have the mortuary here. We have reached our goals there. We have 26 common residences. All we need is kingdom standing. We have everything, and we are building up on the kingdom standing. We've had another invasion here. We've lost some more people, but again, nothing that we can't handle. Our fortifications are pretty good. So I'm going to let this run, and I've been getting rid of the slums here as we go. So I'm going to bring you back once we are closer. Here are the residences. We are looking really nice. We are almost got this mission in the bag. We've got tons of gold here. I'm going to continue on, and I'll bring you right back. All right, I'm back. And we have 26 common residences now. We have the population, we need the culture, we need the prosperity, and we are one short on the kingdom rating here. We have that many. Let's send him one more gift here. We have 90 right now, and let's send a gift to the city. All of that. We have 0 money left. We have everything we need now. Let's see if we win. And there is our victory for today. This was a really tough mission. The fighting was relentless. And let's take a look at my score. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you soon.
Even in times of great unrest, your family's considerable leadership skills have returned Thinis to its prior glory. Your courageous military has helped the Inyotefs defeat their rivals, a feat that will not soon be forgotten.